Hello, internet. Hello, boys and girls. Hi, people. This is Sitting with Selena, and today I'm going to talk about my top five shows of 2020. I'm sure most of you guys have seen these shows, but I just want to kind of go over what I personally thought stood out in 2020, and I'm going to start from five to one. My number five top show or fifth top show would be Tiger King. I'm sure everybody's watched Tiger King at this point. Everybody knows what it is. I, in my opinion, think that this show saved quarantine for us because we didn't know what we were gonna do, what we were gonna watch. We were unprepared for this. Production was shutting down. You know, for most of the shows that we were anticipating coming back, they weren't gonna come back. So Tiger King came along and it blew us by storm. They said 35 million people watched this show over the course of the first 10 days when it came out. So it was a huge hit for Netflix. Probably one of Netflix's biggest shows this year. So it stars Joe Exotica, Carol Baskin, but Gavin Antler, and Jeff Lowe. And it's pretty much about the beef between Carol Baskin and and Joe Exotica, and pretty much who was really rescuing the cats and who was taking care of the tigers. That's just that part ain't even the best parts. I mean, if you're into tigers and con artists and former drug lords and meth heads and a woman who may or may not have fed her husband to hungry tigers, gay threesomes, a man with a harem, someone getting their arm bit off by a tiger. I mean, that's just the fun parts. It's a whole bunch of details in the middle of that. You're definitely gonna need some wine and a blunt for this show. I give it a 10. It's as much of a fuck mess it was. I give it a 10. And you can, like I said, you can watch this on Netflix. My number four show for 2020 is the show Legendary, and it's basically a reality competition, web-based series, and it kind of dips its toe in the world of ball. If you don't really know what ball culture is, you can go watch Paris is Burning on Netflix or go watch Pose. I think Pose is on Netflix too. Both seasons of Pose are on Netflix. That'll give you a little bit more detail about what ballroom culture is. And so this show follows 8 different houses from the LGBT community, and they have to compete in 9 different balls. I love the hair and the makeup and the costumes and the music and the dancing and all the behind the scenes that they have to do to put everything together. The choreography is just a great show. The 8 houses include House of Baman, the House of Lambine, the House of Escada, the House of Gucci, the House of Ninja, the House of Ebony, the House of Saint Laurent, and the House of West. The judges include Jamila Jamil, La Roach, mean, evil, mean, rude bastard. He made the show with his little snarky comments, but I really didn't care for him too much. Leonie Maldonado, Megan Thee Stallion, and it also had a floating celebrity guest each episode. Don Wesley serves as the MC. I give this show an 8 out of 10. It's got. I think I read today that it got picked up for a second season, so we should be expecting the second season to start sometime in the summer, if I'm not mistaken. If they were able to even film with COVID, I think everything's going to pretty much get pushed back to fall 2021, or the beginning of 2022. My third show is a show I just watched called Bridgerton. And, you know, there are so many pieces to this show, it's kind of hard to list the main characters. But the main characters that I'm going to name are Red J. Jean Page. He plays Simon, the Duke of Hastings. Phoebe Dynenberg. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I'm messing that up. She plays Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter of the Bridgerton family. Golda Rochevelle, she plays Queen Charlotte. Ruth Jimwell, she plays Violet, the widow of the Bridgerton family. And Polly Walker, who plays Portia, the mother of the Featherington family. The show is produced by Shonda Rhimes. Hey, Black Girl Magic, bye. Fuck ABC, who didn't want to give her no Disney World tickets. Well, she took her talents over to Netflix. She ain't fucking with ABC no more. So anyway, back to the show. It is set in London during the Regency period. I'm not really sure the dates. I think it's like the 18 teens through the 1820s, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't do no research on what the Regency area period was. This show gives face to the London high society season when the debutantes are presented at court. And everybody kind of has to present themselves to the queen, and you know, she kind of looks you up and down and sees, you know, kind of judges to see if you are what she deems suitable for court. The drama basically centers around the Bridgerton and the Featherington family as they maneuver through the ups and downs of the season. You know, boy meets girl, girl, you know, that love story thing, but it's a lot of twists and turns in the story, which makes it really, really good. The other thing that stands out about this show is that they display the truth about Queen Charlotte. She was black, and a lot of these period pieces like this don't like to talk about how present we were during those times, and we were very present. Queen Charlotte was black, which means that the children she had, the descendants of that, they got black in them, which means that what's presently sitting in London right now as king, queen, and all that stuff, it's a little black in there. They just won't talk about it. The diversity of this show is excellent. All the balls were diverse. There was not, you know, I'm not really here for the interracial love story shit. That ain't really my thing. It's all black over here. But I did appreciate this kind of interracial love story because it kind of makes sense for what the show was trying to do, and also being that Queen Charlotte was black, it would make sense for them to incorporate black and white love in this story. Let's see. The best episodes of the show are Shock and Delight, and Affair of Honor, and Swish. Overall, we give this show an 8 out of 10. I would have given it a 9. I just wanted it to be more episode. They could have stretched it and gave me 10. I would have been happy with 10. My second favorite show of 2020 was motherfucking P Valley. Baby, when that show hit, we was all blown away. The rawness. It was the rawness that made the show just what it is. The show is an adaptation of Katari Hall's play Pussy Valley. It's surrounded by several characters who work in and around a strip club in the Mississippi Delta. The main characters are Brandy Evans, who plays Mercedes, Nico Anand, who plays Uncle Clifford, Shannon Thornton, who plays Keyshawn / Mississippi, Lyrica Johnson, who plays Autumn / Haley, J. Alfonso Nicholson, who plays Little Murder, hey baby daddy, and Harriet D. Ford, who plays Patrice Bitch Ass, and Isaiah Washington as Mayor Ruffin. Let me tell you something about this show. Every motherfucking thing, everything. The costumes, the direction, the lighting, the direction, the dancing, the boldness. It's just so bold and in your face. In your face. It highlights family drama, mama and daughter drama, LGBTQ love, politics. Just it gives you everything. Isaiah Washington can't stand the motherfucker, but he can act his ass off. He does a good job as the mayor. The love story between Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford is something that we need to see, because it's kind of like that, what they call trade, and they out here. So that kind of needed to be highlighted. The best episodes of the show to me are Higher Ground, The Trap, Belly, and Murder Night. I give this show a 9. I would give it a 10 if it would have been more episodes. The show airs on Starz, and it has been picked up for a season 2. I don't know when they're going to start filming because of COVID. And we don't want them to rush this show, so they can take their time with it. Whenever it come back, we will be watching, because there is so much that this show can go. It can go a lot of different ways. All right, and my favorite show of 2020 was Lovecraft Country. It stars Journey Smollett, Jonathan Majors, Janae Ellis as Hippolyta. I'm sorry, Journey Smollett plays Letty. Jonathan Majors plays Tick. And Janae Ellis plays Hippolyta. And Michael K. Williams plays Montrose. There's Courtney B. Vance in it. There's a girl who plays Ruby. I forget her name. There's a lot of different beautiful people in this show. I just love this show. The premise of the show follows Tick and Letty as they embark on several adventures in the 50s during Jim Crow. The show has everything you can want in a series. Excellent writing, a cast with good chemistry, and the special effects. Baby! Ruby special effects. Her coming in and out of the white lady's body. If you enjoy shows about racism, history, demons, voodoo, magic, witches, the motherfucking fashions, Johnny Smollett character Letty was sharp as a tack. Every scene. Ruby, sharp. Every scene except when she was playing that ugly ass white lady. But the fashion was on point. And also, if you like getting rid of evil white bitches, this is the show for you. The best episodes of the series are Sundown, Strange Case, I Am, and Jigaboo. I give this show a 10 out of a 10. There was no fluff episodes. The writing was impeccable. I cannot even stress how good the writing of this show was. It was just impeccable. The depths and layers they went to. Oh my God, everything. The show is available on HBO Max. So yeah, just to go over it, my top favorite shows of 2020 was Lovecraft Country, Bridgerton, P-Valley, Legendary, and Tiger Kings. Now, I'm sure there was a lot of other shows that came out this 2020. I mean, yeah, we didn't really have shit to do but sit in front of the TV and watch TV for the past 10 months. But these were the ones that stood out to me. If y'all have any shows that y'all would recommend for me to watch, leave them in the comments. There's nothing else to do but watch TV, so let me know. What shows you suggested I should watch. Yeah, so this has been Sitting with Solana. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you come back. I'm gonna start uploading more videos. I just gotta think of content. I don't want to be like every other YouTube person, so I have to really think of content, which is not as easy as I thought it would be. But anyway, this has been Sitting with Solana, and like I said in my last video, love, peace, hair grease, and fuck the police.